for watching Living Local. We are here at AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine in North Myrtle Beach, and I'm here with Dr. Weber, the one and only. Today is a special day, okay, because this is May 12th, which is Fibromyalgia Awareness Day.
Yes.
And that is one of the main things that you treat here, right?
It is. Second only to neuropathy,
Yeah. Well, and I'm very interested to learn more. I know that we kind of discussed fibromyalgia a little bit on a previous story, but today we're going to take a little deeper dive to learn more about exactly what it is and how you treat it. So can you give me an overview on kind of what fibromyalgia is?
Oh, you make it sound so simple. It's not simple. Fibromyalgia is so complex. It affects at least 12 million people, the estimate is, across the U.S. But it's not a simple problem or disease. It is a multitude of things. It's kind of a constellation of problems that fibromyalgia is. But I just had a new patient start today, and just talking with her, I'm going to kind of channel her because she was sitting in the treatment room and she was crying, and she's only 62 years old.
Wow.
And she feels 162 years old. She says, I just want to be able to walk across the grass and go to my grandchild's baseball game and not hurt by being at that baseball game. Because the next day, she says she pays for it just sitting on those bleachers.
And she's a fibromyalgia
patient. Yeah.
So is it the whole body hurts?
Well, it's different for different people.
Okay.
Okay. For this particular patient, it's the whole body. It's all the joints. But some people, it might just want to reside in the shoulders, or for some people, it might favor the hips. But fibromyalgia does seem to have a mind of its own. So it might start in your shoulders, then move to your elbows, and then maybe move to your right knee.
Sure.
And then move to your left big toe.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. And
That's
that's
horrible.
why it's so hard to diagnose.
Sure.
Because it's mobile.
So since you can't cure it, what is kind of the goal for fibromyalgia patients?
Well, like with all my patients, is to give them their life back.
Okay.
We want to cut the pain and get you back to living and doing the things that you thought you would be doing in your golden years. But for the pain and the fibro, you're not doing.
So now we are with Jayson, who has already gotten all of his treatment in. So now he's just chilling.
Correct.
So, Jayson, I want to chat with you. So you are somebody who also comes here for fibromyalgia.
Correct.
And we're learning a lot about fibromyalgia this month. So, can you tell me a little bit about kind of your journey when you first noticed some symptoms and kind of what that was like?
Sure. My first experience with fibromyalgia actually is with my mother. Like growing up, she kind of spoke about it. And
Really?
fibromyalgia is a hereditary, or can be hereditary as well. So really, it has been a journey. Sometimes work can be stressful, and sometimes you just deal with whatever conditions you have. You just kind of work through each day. And really for me, probably about 7 years ago, just my energy level was down, my endurance was down, even going on vacation. We went to Disney and, I couldn't keep up. I had to keep sitting down and resting.
Wow.
And even at that time, I had to check into testosterone level. My testosterone level was only about 20% of, what it should be. And so, that answered some questions. But about, 5 years after that, things were better in some ways, but I was still having just the fatigue, the inflammation, stiffness in my joints. Like rest wasn't as good as what it should be.
Sure.
And so really how I ended up here, I saw a commercial and one of my friends suffers heavily from neuropathy, feet and hands. I saw the commercial and then I noticed that Dr. Weber treats fibromyalgia as well. So I knew that was a problem for me in getting up day to day and being able to do my job. So I said I'll take a chance. I'm the type of person, I don't really like medication. I mean, I just I try to cut back on the amount and I only take what's needed. It has really kind of given me my day to day life back. While at work, the energy level I've been able to maintain that. The rest has gotten better. Just my afternoon activities is like my life is slowly to come back to me.
I love that.
So it's
and you're
cool.
a principal.
Yes.
So that I feel like is a stressful
day-to-day stress
job.
can can wear you down. And knowing the difference between normal wear and tear, and just I think the biggie, and this is what I tell people, when you rest and you should feel better, and you don't, have conversations about that.
No, that's actually really good advice.
It's your life, seize it while you have it.
Sure. Great advice.
Thank you.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching Living Local today. We'll be right back.